Man, it is blowing out here, folks. Sustained winds, 30 miles an hour, gust up to 50, and we've got some storms moving in here in the next couple hours. Kind of getting a late start. We went to the Pancake House in Osage Beach and got stuff. Shout out to Sasha, great service, great food. Always get our bellies filled. Lake of the Ozarks, man. We're pre-fishing for the Anglers in Action Team Trail tournament number 2 of the 2023 season. And once again, we're at our buddy Greg's house. Greg fished the first tournament because Mike was tied up with the birth of his grandson. Everything went well, and I'm fishing with Mike today. I just jumped him off at PB2, and there's the TBF championship is going over there, so shout out to those guys. They're down to 7 on day 3, and the weights have been pretty tough. I think it was 32 pounds for 2 days is winning, but I think it was like 12 pounds for 2 days was in 7th place. So lake's fishing tough. It's still at winter pool, but it is dirty just driving around the lake to go launch the boat, and it's pretty stained. Everything seems to be stained, and there's a lot of leaves and debris floating. We had rain come through last night. Some pretty significant thunderstorms came through last night. Got rain today, but tomorrow, today's Friday, tomorrow it's gonna be, you know, highs in the 60s, and then Derby Day, which is Sunday, is gonna be bluebird skies, mid-70s. So really warm weather, but we got some really cold nights. It's gonna get down in the 30s. Last night it didn't get below, I think, 55, and it's right now it's 71 degrees. It's obviously it's overcast, and we got storms moving in. The air's thick. It's real humid out here. So I mean, I've got layers on because we're gonna be running. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get splashed out there in the water. So we've got the rain gear, and Mike is on his way over from PB2. So we're gonna jump in the boat, get out there in that craziness. Put around, try to figure something out. We got basically a day and a half to figure out what's going on with these fish. I don't know the water temperatures, but I'm thinking they're going to be close to 50, which is a lot cooler than back home. Back home we've been seeing, you know, 60-degree water temps, and the fish have been pulled up. I just saw a bass right here where I was standing up there at Greg's balcony, and I saw a nice keeper-sized bass right on the back side of this dock. So I think the fish are probably going to be up shallow. Just going to be a matter of figuring out how far back they are in these coves. Are they still wanting to be out main lake points, or are they halfway back or in the back? A lot of times there's fish in all different places. That's just, this lake is so big and it's got so many fish that they're just kind of everywhere. But I think we'll be able to get a moving bite, you know, like a rock crawler, maybe a spinner bait, things of that nature. I brought an A-rig and a jerk bait just because you got to have those in the boat, and I'm sure we'll be throwing a jig. Mike loves throwing a jig, so we get in kind of a calm area, we'll be throwing a jig. So here we go. Day 1, practice, Anglers in Action. Kind of see the lake level right here, full pull, that retaining wall right there. You can see that lighter color stain, that's going to be full pull. And so we're down like probably still 4 or 5 feet, maybe something like that in the back of this cove here. You can see it's dry. There's a little ditch that runs in. Got a little mama goose down there doing her thing. It's spring, folks, it's spring. This water is going to start going up slowly when they let the lake fill, and we're right there. We got a half moon, full moon's coming on in April, and I think that this full moon, we're going to see definitely some spawning fish coming in. Drum? Yep. say we try like maybe that cut right there and then that cut right there.
Okay.
And I mean, something else we haven't done is fish any kind of main lake points. I don't know.
Well, there's a real good one, right? Let's
That's what I was thinking, like
make our way around there.
good. Right on that edge. Oh, bite. There we go. Getting bigger.
Getting bit. There's a treat. Little bitty fella.
Wow. There's a bite. Little guy. All right. There you go, man. A little shaky head. Yeah, caught one. Man, the bite is very tough. We're trying a bunch of different stuff. We've had one drum and two shorts, and I mean they are shorts. Throwing a jig, shaky head. I've been throwing a crankbait a little bit and a jerk bait. Picked up a chatterbait and spinnerbait in certain areas, but we're still bouncing around. We're trying a lot of different stuff. Water temp back here is 51 degrees, and we've seen as high as 54. The area we're in now is it's stained, but it's clean looking stain. We've fished a lot of really chocolate, not really chocolate milk, but just heavy stain, kind of muddy almost water. A lot of debris floating around in a lot of these coves and stuff, and we've been, you know, we haven't really hit main lake points yet, but we've been hitting secondaries and sliding back in some of these coves. So we're just hunting and pecking. Man, it's hot out here too. It's like in the 70s, and now we're finding some bait here and there, but we're just trying to fill it out. I think the bites, we're in the middle, you know, this is kind of the toughest part of the day. I think the bite's gonna get better here soon, so we'll know if we're doing the right thing here before too long. But I'm gonna eat a protein bar. We're out on the water. Yeah.
Okay. Get any storms?
Not yet. Feels like it's brewing. It's humid out here. Are you heading down or?
In a little while.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so far no storms, just a lot of wind.
Yeah. So, okay. All right, that's just what I was wondering. So, storming or anything, if you guys have actually made it down here or not, so.
Yeah, we're good.
All right. Okay. Sounds good.
All right, man.
See you later on.
Bye.
All right. Yep. Great to see you.
Like it's done for a little bit. It looks like it's done for a little bit. Nice. Oh yeah, keeper, maybe. Yeah, that'll work.
Be close.
Yeah, it's definitely a keeper. All right, a little rain. Fish start biting. Maybe get one more bite and leave and go try the next one. See if we can do the same thing there. Hey, is that something that belongs to us or not? Or is that just a piece of wood or something?
Oh, wow. It's like a piece of wood to me.
Okay. Just kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Go.
Something I hit a little.
Starting to get some bites. Yeah. Pliers. Got that little thing, but it's not, and it's got that little thing. But I'm trying to find something
that
that's
stretch between those can be good too.
Yeah, it's deep water. It's got some wood out there on it. I don't know how the wind's probably
Blowing right down.
Yeah. So I was trying to find just something with some little side channels like that. Yeah.
Oh, it came off.
I saw him. He was just pulling down on you.
Got one?
Yep. Yep. Keeper. All right. Jumper. That's a good quality fish. Come in here. All right. Decent fish. Nothing wrong with that sucker. Here we go. Fish are starting to turn on. It's got a little bit of rain. The wind is ferocious out here. It's unbelievable. I mean, there's gusts over 50 miles an hour. Just about blow you out of the boat, but good fish. A shaky head. It's just a little Jewel 1/4 ounce Pro shaky head and a little worm, man. June bug. I thought this one went back further, but it doesn't. Let's try it. It won't take it. Just start here and go down and hit these just to see. Little guy out in the middle of the shad on the bottom. Same kind of bank, sorta, just no shad. There's a bite. Got him. That's the second bite I've had right here. So they're definitely on this kind of stuff, whatever this is. Just gotta get some bigger ones. Oh yeah.
Give me a hand here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There you go, brother.
That's a bass.
We got a pattern.
What do you think that thing weighs?
That's a good solid 4. It's a beauty, Clark.
I bet that's more than that.
Yeah, that's fat. It's a good one. All right. Figured something out right here at the end of the day. It's a nice one, man. Let's try to find some more stuff like this if we can. I don't know what else is around here like this.
Yeah, it's so hard to move around with the wind and shit.
This is the stuff though, right here, for sure. 3 bites, just like that. I mean, I had a bite right before I caught that one.
Loaded with shad.
So clean water, less than halfway back, and this kind of bank. You know, it's exactly the same kind of bank as that first one we were in. Oh, I look good. Is it a fish? Good one? Nice. Yeah, he ate it, boy.
Pinned him up against the brush pile when he bit it, I think. I thought it was on.
Look good. Nice. Figuring it out. Oh yeah, little drain. Thought that was a fish. Kept pulling on it and it just kept feeling weird. Little guy. That's what we're looking for right here. Oh, there's bait in here. Check that out, guys. Get a picture of that too. That's what we came for right there. Got a little something figured out here right at the end of the day. A little something figured out. A little something, something. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Go. Figured out a little bit of something. Certain kind of bank, clear water, chat helps. Somewhat out of the wind. It's gonna wrap it up. Part 2 coming soon. Caught a few fish. It's fun. That sucker was not coming off. Just gotta figure out where the bigger ones are at. All right, until next time. What's up, folks? Day 2 practice. They started with hole 3 wide. The wind is blowing 100,000 miles an hour and it got cold. Cold front moved through. Air temps were like 36 this morning. It's like 45 today. Yesterday got up to 80. Today's barely gonna get up in the 50s. Bluebird skies. I mean, it happens every time you have a tournament. It seems like a cold front pushes through. So we're going out. We're gonna try to find a few locations, try to stay dry, try to catch a few fish, and here we go.
Lots of bait in here.
Yeah, there's bait. Definitely bait. Not a problem finding bait. Just finding fish that relate to the bait. Choppy. Spot on the list too. Definitely just fish this area. Ooh, it's a good one. One we didn't want to catch. Nice.
Got it too.
They are back here, some of them. There's a fish right there. Hey, Rig, shallow.
White bass.
Fast. Little wiper. Different rock. Oh, dude, it's a good one. I think we should move and look for more stuff like this. Yeah, we can. Midday report. Just bouncing around, sampling a few little areas. Caught one good keeper, caught a little white bass. Had a couple bites, but I'm not necessarily setting on everything. Water's 55 degrees all the way in the back of this pocket. So what we've been finding is main lake 49 to 51, but as you slide back in some of these coves, you'll see that water temperature getting up near the mid 50s, and a lot of bait. That's kind of what we're doing. We're idling around and looking for pockets that have bait. If it doesn't have bait, doesn't have the right kind of rock, we're moving on. So we're just back here, way back in the back of this thing, just sampling, and there's definitely some fish back here in the certain areas, but a lot of debris in the water, a lot of leaves floating. Had a bunch of wind last night, probably gust over 50 miles an hour. There's plenty of wind today, bluebird skies, and it's warming up to be a nice day. The tournament's tomorrow. It's supposed to be low 30s in the morning. It's supposed to get up to 70 or 71, and we've got a game plan. We got several areas to pick out, so we're just gonna continue to expand, look for the right combination of things, and make a few casts. If we get a bite, we're gonna keep moving on. Good one. Drum.
Oh.
Drummage.
Little drummer boy. Why don't they ever shake off? You know?
I don't know.
Slimy fuckers.
Oh, that's the learning curve of live scope. You waste a lot of time until you figure out what's going on.
Yeah, you could maybe stay there on that one couple fish on a brush pile and keep changing cadences on your jerkbait or colors, and maybe eventually get them to bite. But
A lot of times you can't.
I know, most times, right? If they don't hit it the first couple times,
No.
they don't want it.
Yeah, they're only feeding for 20 minutes a day or whatever, you know, especially this time of year. Ha! Caught a damn fish.
Damn.
I knew I could catch a fish.
26 miles from the damn fish.
Come here, Buster. Old crocodile too, man. Hey, that's it for practice. You know, we didn't catch a ton of fish. Actually, we caught a couple fish and I had the camera off, but we weren't really trying to. We're just looking for areas and kind of got a plan together. Tomorrow we're gonna fish this kind of pattern that we got going and hope for the best. So give me a thumbs up if you appreciate the content, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We'll have the tournament video out soon. It's a good little bait. Until next time. Yeah, yesterday, there's one time I went back there to pull this camera up and I just turned this to tighten it, and it was like halfway unscrewed. And I had it tightened down tight from hitting those big old waves. I'm like, damn, that would suck. Because this thing ain't gonna float.